Big changes are here for Australia's visa system this August 2025. Changes that could redefine your dreams of studying, working, or building a life down under. Whether you're a student in Mumbai eyeing a degree at the University of Sydney, a nurse in Manila seeking regional work, or a tech professional in Berlin pursuing skilled migration, these updates will directly impact your journey. The Australian government, responding to post-pandemic economic FUSU and nationwide skill shortages, has enacted its most sweeping immigration reforms since 2023. From relaxed language thresholds to revolutionary visa pathways, August 2025 marks a pivotal moment. But why now? Australia faces a perfect storm. Unemployment at a record low 3.2%, over 510,000 vacant jobs across critical sectors like healthcare and construction, and a $36 billion Australian dollars international education industry still recovering from border closures. These changes aren't just bureaucratic tweaks, they're strategic maneuvers to fuel economic growth, attract global talent, and cement Australia's status as a top destination for opportunity seekers. If you've ever wondered whether Australia could be your future home, classroom, or workplace, this video is your blueprint. Forget fragmented news articles, we're dissecting every policy shift with precision, revealing how to leverage them for your advantage. Welcome back to HD World Plus, the compass guiding your global ambitions. I'm Amelia, your host and a certified migration consultant with over 12 years of experience navigating Australia's complex visa landscape. Since 2018, our channel has empowered 1.2 million subscribers from 195 countries with evidence-based immigration insights. Why trust us? We collaborate directly with registered migration agents, university admissions directors, and the Department of Home Affairs, filtering jargon into actionable strategies. Today's deep dive isn't just news, it's your personal toolkit. We'll unravel 4 seismic updates, student visa caps, English requirement relaxations, skilled migration trends, and the game-changing, skills in demand, visa. But first, let's address the elephant in the room, misinformation. Viral posts claim, Australia is shutting its doors. False. In reality, 2025 is the most accessible year for migrants since pre-COVID. Our mission? To replace fear with clarity. So, bookmark this video, download our free 2025 visa checklist, link below, and let's transform uncertainty into opportunity. Student visa cap increased. A major update this month. Australia has raised its cap on international student visas by 22% for the 2025-26 financial year, welcoming up to 290,000 students compared to 237,000 in 2024. This isn't a random number, it's a calculated response to lobbying by Universities Australia and the Group of 8, Go8, whose data revealed international education injects $40 billion Australian dollars annually into the economy. But there's nuance. The cap increase prioritizes public universities, 70% of new slots, over private colleges, a move designed to elevate education quality after scandals involving ghost colleges. For you, this means reduced competition in elite institutions like ANU or UNSW, but only if you act strategically. Here's the breakdown. Undergraduate slots rise 18%, postgraduate 25%, and PhD, research 30%, reflecting Australia's push for innovation talent. Crucially, the cap lift coincides with expanded post-study work rights. Bachelor's graduates now get 4 years up from 2, Masters 5 years up from 3, and PhDs 6 years up from 4. Imagine, study at Monash University, then work with Tesla's Melbourne R&D hub without visa pressure. But pitfalls exist. The genuine temporary entrant GTE requirement is now stricter. Officers scrutinize home country ties using AI-driven analytics. Our tip? Draft your GTE statement early, emphasizing family assets or job offers back home. Financially, proof of funds requirements increased by 7% to $24,505 Australian dollars per year due to inflation. Yet scholarships like the Australia Awards now cover 50% more applicants from Southeast Asia. Bottom line, apply before October 2025, when 60% of slots typically fill. English language reforms. Another tectonic shift, Australia has slashed English test scores across key visas, dismantling a barrier that blocked thousands of qualified applicants. Effective August 15, 2025, minimum scores dropped for IELTS, TOEFL, Private, and Cambridge, aligning with Canada's CLB benchmarks to stay competitive. For student visas, Subclass 500, the overall IELTS score is now 5.5, was 6.0, with no band below 5.0. TOEFL IBT fell to 46, was 60, Private to 42, was 50. Why? Department of Home Affairs data showed 34,000 rejections in 2024 was solely due to language thresholds, a brain drain Australia can't afford amid skill shortages. But the biggest wins are for work visas. The training visa, Subclass 407, now accepts IELTS 5.0, was 5.5, ideal for chefs or tradespeople pursuing apprenticeships. Work and holiday visas, Subclass 462, plummeted to IELTS 4.5, was 5.5, opening doors for agricultural workers from Thailand or Peru. Even skilled visas like the 482 saw reductions, though occupations requiring registration, e.g., nursing, retain higher standards. Crucially, the government expanded test validity from 2 to 3 years and recognized TOEFL IBT Home Edition, a lifeline for rural applicants. But beware, universities can still set higher requirements. For example, UQ's Master of Teaching demands IELTS 7.0 despite the visa rule change. Pro tip: use Private for faster results. Its AI scoring has 48-hour turnarounds versus IELTS, 2 weeks. Case study and data. Consider Maria, a Filipino nurse who scored IELTS 5.5 in 2024, below the old 6.0 threshold for the 482 visa. She delayed her application, retook the test, and lost $12,000 Australian in potential earnings. Under 2025 rules, she'd qualify instantly. Economists estimate these changes will add 19,000 skilled workers to Australia by 2026. Tools like IDP's IELTS indicator now offer online proctoring, while non-profits like AMEP offer free language coaching pre-visa. Still anxious? Combine tests, Private for visa compliance, then upgrade with OET for healthcare roles. Skilled migration and DARMA updates. Australia's skilled migration program is undergoing seismic shifts, with Subclass 482 and DARMA visas at the epicenter. Applications surged 31% in Q1 2025, yet refusal rates hit 18%, the highest in a decade. Why? AI-powered fraud detection now cross-references employment history with global tax databases, flagging discrepancies in seconds. For the 482 visa, common rejection traps include mismatched ANZSCO codes, e.g., coding a data scientist as its support, or insufficient evidence of 2 years' experience. Our audit of 2024 data shows 62% of refusals cited poor documentation, payslips without employer letterheads or undated references. But there's hope. Designated Area Migration Agreements, DARMAs, are booming, with 12 new regions added since 2024, including Adelaide's Tech Corridor and Queensland's Renewables Zone. DARMAs offer concessions like lower English, IELTS 4.5, salary discounts, 10% below TSMIT, and access to 450-plus occupations excluded from mainstream lists, from wind turbine technicians to vegan chefs. The Northern Territory DARMA, for instance, sponsors aquaculture workers with $53,900 Australian salaries, under the $70,000 Australian TSMIT. However, DARMA processing takes 8 to 12 months. Mitigate this by applying through accelerated pathways for roles like aged care, priority processing, 28 days. Data and strategy. Occupation ceilings reveal trends. 35% of 2025's 482 visas went to healthcare, 25% to tech. But oversupply looms in marketing, 90% of spots filled, while regional STEM roles sit empty. Refusal hotspots include Punjab, 42% rejection for document fraud, versus high approval regions like Taiwan, 89%. Action steps. Use the Skill Select dashboard to target undersubscribed occupations, submit notarized career evidence, and avoid non-genuine employers by checking the TSS sponsor register. Data and strategy. Occupation ceilings reveal trends. 35% of 2025's 482 visas went to healthcare, 25% to tech. But oversupply looms in marketing, 90% of spots filled, while regional STEM roles sit empty. Refusal hotspots include Punjab, 42% rejection for document fraud, versus high approval regions like Taiwan, 89%. Action steps. Use the Skill Select dashboard to target undersubscribed occupations, submit notarized career evidence, and avoid non-genuine employers by checking the TSS sponsor register. Skills in Demand Visa. From July 2025, the temporary skill shortage, Subclass 482, visa vanishes, replaced by the Skills in Demand (SID) visa, a flexible, employer-agnostic model. This three-tier system targets specialist skills pathway for roles over $135,000 per year, e.g., AI specialists, heart surgeons. No occupation lists, just salary validation. Processing, 7 days. Core skills pathway for salaries $70,000 to $135,000 in 180 plus ANZSCO listed jobs, e.g., engineers, teachers. Essential skills pathway for roles under $70,000 in critical sectors, aged care, agriculture. Game changers? Visa portability lets you switch employers in 180 days without reapplication, ending sponsor exploitation. After 2 years, automatic permanent residency, PR, pathways unlock. Salary thresholds are now indexed to inflation, 2025, $70,000, 2026, $72,100. For employers, the Trusted Sponsor system cuts red tape. Platinum status companies, e.g., Atlassian, get visa approvals in 48 hours. But pitfalls exist. The essential skills stream excludes PR eligibility and has annual caps, 15,000 spots. Our advice: negotiate salaries upfront using Fair Work Ombudsman data. A $5,000 bump could shift you from essential to core, fast-tracking PR. Case study: tech workers. Rahul, an Indian DevOps engineer, earned $132,000 under the old 482 visa. Under SID, his salary now qualifies for specialist skills, slashing his PR timeline from 3 years to 18 months. His employer pays $4,600 less in levies due to Trusted Sponsor discounts. Actionable strategies. Capitalize on the cap increase by targeting Group of 8 universities, but avoid over-enrolled courses like business, 42% fill rate. Instead, chase renewables, University of Tasmania's Wind Energy MSc, or AI, UTS's Applied ML. Use our course tracker tool, free download, to compare post-study work rights. Skilled workers. If your occupation, e.g., graphic design, isn't on the core skills list, pivot. Darwin's DARMA needs digital designers for ecotourism. Reskill via TAFE's 6-month UX bootcamp, $2,000, then apply under DARMA concessions. Language barrier applicants, retake tests immediately. IDP offers IELTS fee waivers until Sept 2025. Score borderline? Combine private for visa compliance plus NATI courses for PR points. SID visa applicants, salary negotiations are critical. Use seek.com.au's salary guide to demand $71,500 plus for core skills eligibility. Submit non-monetary benefits, stock options, remote work, to meet thresholds. Resources and timelines. Download our 2025 Visa Priority Calendar. Apply for student visas by October, before caps tighten. SID visas from November, when 65% of annual slots open. Bookmark Home Affairs Live Occupation Ceilings page to avoid oversubscribed roles. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for weekly visa updates. Got questions? Drop them below. We answer every comment. Your Australian journey starts with the right information. Stay tuned. Stay informed.